All right, y'all. So we're going on a little drive. Nothing crazy. Just little drive. I put a battery in the car. So I've already driven this car a good, probably 30 miles or so, just to see if I could hear anything, feel anything. There was a screw in the tire. I got that patched. I was gonna get used tires to replace the tires that are already on here, but I already have tires and wheels and everything. I just waiting for everything to arrive, because obviously, as you know, shipping doesn't happen that quick. Actually, the tires haven't arrived yet because I haven't ordered them yet, because I'm still waiting for the wheels to say they've been shipped, because I got custom wheels for this car. And once the wheels say they're shipped, I'll order the tires. That way, whenever the tires get here, I don't have to wait that long for the wheels. So that's where we're at. We have quite a bit of work to do on this car. We have a good paint job needed. We have the fuel gauge doesn't work, so it probably has to be redone, or I don't know, there's probably corrosion or probably resoldering or something like that. I'm not really too technical on that aspect of stuff. The car does need a wash, needs new brake pads. Sounds amazing though. This car sounds amazing. So much space, super lush, so much space. Here comes the sheriff. I ain't do nothing wrong, I'm just driving. So I'm still in Florida. I will be in Florida for another couple days, waiting for the car to get picked up, because I'm not taking it back to Kentucky myself. I'm getting somebody to trailer it back. So I'm waiting for that to be scheduled before I head back, so I can say that that's at least been done. The car should arrive shortly after I get back to Kentucky, but I'm not really sure about the exact timeline. So let's go ahead, get into everything about the car that I know for a fact it needs. It needed a new battery. I already did that. It needs the fuel gauge needs to be fixed. I don't know if it has to do with the level thingy in the fuel pump assembly, or if it has to do with the fuel gauge itself. The washer fluid, I put washer fluid in because I would try to use the windshield washer, and that didn't work. So I'm assuming either the pump is bad or the motor is bad, or there's some kind of kink or something. Maybe it's disconnected, whatever the case may be. I'm not really sure. So we'll try that. And needs AC. So all it does is blow cold air or hot air. So it needs AC. Paint job, already said that, needs new brake pads. Honestly, the car is really in good condition for being as old as it is and as many miles as it has, because this car has 204,000 kilometers, which is roughly like 120 something thousand miles. I'm not really sure on the exact conversion. Sounds amazing. So I'm gonna do a quick little pull for you all. I'm gonna put the microphone in the engine bay so you can hear what the engine sounds like, because honestly it sounds amazing. So it has HKS air intakes, cold air intakes, so I think it sounds pretty dang good. Sounds pretty dang good. Now, I think I'm gonna go find a spot real quick, and I'm gonna just show you guys around the car, because the last video I did, It was really early in the morning and the car didn't look that good, and honestly the footage wasn't that good because the lighting wasn't that good. So I will show you quick snippet. Oh, there's a Corvette right here. I can tell by the silhouette of the car. It's under a cover. You can't see it, but it's under a cover. So a lot of people have asked me already, is it better than the RX-7? Yes and no. The RX-7 is a unicorn, right? It's a rotary, it's sequential turbos. This is a different type of car. This is essentially a GTR in wagon form. The thing about this car that I personally like, there's a few things about this car that I already can tell that are better than the RX-7. One, look at all this space. Yes, it weighs more. Yes, there's a lot to the body because there's, you know, a bigger car. So it's not as sleek as an RX-7 is, but it is a very nice vehicle. I love the space inside the vehicle. I love the trunk space inside the vehicle. I love these seats. There was somebody that commented saying, what'd they do to the interior of the car? I like this interior. This is one of one. There's not another car like this. So yeah, it's flashy, it's bold, it's whatever you want to call it, but I like this interior. So whatever anyone wants to say about the interior, that they botched the interior, they did too much to the interior, whatever the case may be, the interior's staying, people. All right, it's staying. I'm gonna fix it up. I'm gonna, you know, clean up all the wear of it and all that, but the interior is staying. So I'm sorry for the people that don't like the interior. Second thing, obviously this has to do with aftermarket parts. That cold air intake sounds amazing. Obviously I never did anything to the RX-7 because I just didn't want to mess with it. It was just such a perfect car. The RX-7 had so much, from the factory, had so much perfection. Obviously people still gonna say, oh, it's a rotary. Obviously, yeah, it's a rotary, I get it, people are gonna complain. The RB26 has its own issues too. So yeah, congratulations. Everything is always gonna have something wrong with it. Like every car, no matter what car you have, there's always gonna be some quirks, some things, some maintenance issues, whatever the case may be with every car you get. RB26 is no different. Yes, it's not a rotary, it's a typical piston vehicle. Yes, I get it. The rotary just had a different type of sound. It was a screaming engine. All right, the RB26 is just another engine sounding car, okay? Like it's a regular car, regular engine. This doesn't have, you know, like big upgraded turbos yet. It doesn't have the stew-to-do, because I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put a blow-off valve. I don't want my car to explode, okay? Or my turbo to go bad, because essentially all that the fluttering, that's actually bad for the turbos. So, you know, everybody likes that sound, but I'm not gonna do that sound. Now, and there's blow-off valves where you can adjust that to make it do this and still have the functionality of a blow-off valve, but I prefer my car lasting. So I'm gonna do like a little quick run around for you. All right, so first of all, well, before I get out of here, look at this. Look at that. In the RX-7, this backpack took up the entire trunk. The entire trunk. We still have room, people. We still have room. Like, that's crazy, man. That's wild stuff. And I don't even care to clean it up. There's so much damn room. So, all right, first things first. We're gonna go through here, give it a little look-see. So you can see right here where the paint has peeled. So all that, this is all whatever, it's bad. Crackling all through here. So you can see it's like, I don't know if you guys can see it that well, but there's like running watermarks. The seal's coming off. This side, as far as rust goes, is really good, except for right here. Just two little spots, very small spots of rust. The struts towers are really clean. And those are the things you gotta look for in Stageas. While we're already in the interior, so I can open the trunk, like I said, this needs to be fixed It's just really bad here in this area. This also could just be from wear, from heat and everything. So you can see that right there. Then you have the back. Kids has already been back here, so there's toys and everything. Original rugs, Stagea rugs, really clean. These are essentially Stagea seats, but somebody just did the Recaro on it because obviously they wanted it to match the front seats. You know, pretty typical situations. It still has the cup holders, so that's pretty cool. It does not have the front cup holders, unfortunately, but door cards are also matching the seats. These are also matching the seats. These are looking like carbon fiber. I don't know if it's real or fake, probably fake. Let's open up the hood. It's missing the coil pack covers. I do have that coming. A lot of people complain saying that they take these out because they overheat under here. I will see how it works. At the end of the day, I like the way it looks with the coil pack cover, so I'm probably gonna go back to that. Obviously it has the cold air intake, Blitz intercooler, Blitz radiator, so there's that. New battery, like I said. So this side, in terms of rust, not much going on here in the front. There's some rust bubbling here in this area. Pretty significant amount of bubbling, if you ask me. Then you come back here, like I already showed in past. We have this bubbling right here. A little bit of rust there. That's what we have. The exhaust sounds great. The air intake sounds great. The tires are super dry rotted. I was gonna get used tires for that. I'm just waiting to see where I'm gonna get them from. I don't wanna have to drive too far to get used tires, but that's essentially where we're at. We are now driving around in a Stagea Dadmobile. The Stagea Dadmobile, super cool. Honestly, love this car. My kids love this car. My wife loves this car. I mean, all right. Let's look at this dang spoiler. Look at this thing. Look how far that sticks out. This is a sleeper if I ain't ever seen one. So once this is pushing like 600 horsepower, it's gonna be a super sleeper. I still gotta get all that stuff off the windshield and the side mirror on the window here. There still has some adhesives on it. But otherwise, the car, honestly, is in really good condition compared to most Stageas that I see out there. Let me know what you think. What should we do? Obviously, we already got wheels coming, tires coming. I already have coilovers. Everything, honestly, a lot of stuff that I wanted to do with the car has already been purchased. I just have to install it on the car. But before I can do any of that, I have to address the elephant in the room, and that is maintenance. I have to make sure that it has good oil. I have to make sure that the engine's in good health. All of that stuff has to be done before I can go crazy with the car and do a bunch of stuff. So that's one thing. As soon as I get it back to Kentucky, I have to take it to CNC Motorsports. My guy Chris has already said bring it in, and he'll hook me up with a complete inspection on the car. Obviously, I still have to pay. When I say hook me up, he's gonna get me in and he's gonna do it. But most people are like, no, I don't even want to touch that 90s car. So that's what he deals with, so that's what he's gonna do. I have to figure out why the windshield washer fluid is not coming out. But other than that, the car is in really good condition, and I have really zero complaints because if you remember the RX-7, I got it, and when it arrived, it was not working. So this came from Japan, 2 months sitting. All it needed was a battery, and the car runs perfect. So in my opinion, so far this is going better than the RX-7 purchase. But with that said, if you made it this far into the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything that I put out in the future. As always, peace.